Good afternoon, card community. It is RJ, and it is time for the Sunday trivia recap. Hooray! Loud cheers, applause. The Philadelphia Phillies beating up on the Atlanta Braves and Spencer Strider. It is a beautiful, beautiful day up here in sunny in Philadelphia. It's always sunny in Philadelphia on a great day like today. And yet we still have time for some fantastic prizes and great trivia questions. So let's get to it. Enough said about the Phillies, but I could go on forever, but I digress. Let's concentrate on the topic at hand. All right, so we had three great trivia questions on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday last week, and we'll have some three great prizes to give away today. So, Monday's question was, um, who who had the lowest batting average during the season in which they won a batting title? In other words, who had the lowest average and still won the batting title that year? Pretty much everybody knew this question. The answer is Carl Yastrzemski. Carl Yastrzemski, actually, I believe he won the Triple Crown that year. Don't quote me on that. It's been a while. But he led the league in 1968. This is the 1982 Kmart card celebrating the MVPs of the American National League for several years. It does not mention his 68 performance, but Carl Yastrzemski batted 301 during that season to capture the batting title. That was, quote unquote, the year of the pitcher when the average ERA was dang near under 3 for the entire league. So that's when Major League Baseball decided to lower the pitcher mound. I believe it was, I'm not sure if it was 14 or 12 before they took it down to the now current 10-inch height. That was their way to get back. And I think they tightened the strike zone a little bit. That might have been the first year when, even though the rule still says the across the letters on the jersey, it really is at the belt now, even though the rule book was not changed. So I'm trying to get that card in focus. It's focusing on the background there. Come on, get. Oh, that's okay. Anyway, the answer was Carl Yastrzemski. The prize for getting that right will be this awesome card from Upper Deck 1993. It is the insert SP number 5 with Robin Yount getting 3,000 hits on one side and George Brett getting 3,000 hits on the other. George Brett and Robin Yount basically had the same career. It felt like one played for the Royals their whole career, the other for the Brewers their whole career. They're both the 1975 rookie cards on the tops. Both reached 3,000 hits in the same year. So both were primarily infielders. Yount was primarily a shortstop, although he did play in the outfield for a couple of years. He's one of the few, I think he's the only player to ever win an MVP at two positions, although you could make the claim that Ohtani had an MVP once for his pitching prowess and once for his batting prowess, but I would not say that you could take one over the other with Ohtani. But this is the prize, and the people on the screen were kind enough to throw out a guess for that. We had a good 12. I'm going to, again, go slow on the list here if you want to check out your name and see it there. It is up there. So here we go. As we are wont to do, we will shuffle once and spin. You must hit 3 times on my channel in order to win. I like to draw out the suspense and give everybody else what appears to be an opportunity to win. So let's go. Didn't have anybody per se brand new this week, but certainly some newer people popping back. So I'm glad to have anybody show up at my trivia stuff, because again, if I get 50 views on any of my videos, that's a lot. I'm typically getting about 30. So when I can get 12 people here popping up a question or throwing back an answer, an attempt to get to get these trivia questions right, I'm feeling pretty good when I get 12 people to respond. So I want to thank everybody for their support. So very excited still from yesterday. The people here in Philadelphia are still just giddy with delight. We were not supposed to win that game. That was not the one we were looking for. The Phillies were very much expecting to split. They wanted, is that 3 for Grade Worthy? I think it is. There you go. 1, 2, 3. 3 for grade worthy. You guys got the Yount Brett combo card. Congrats to that. I'll be sending that out this week for you. So congrats on your win. All right, moving on to Wednesday. On Wednesday, the question was, there have been several pitchers. I think if you remember my response, it was there were actually 6 pitchers who threw 2 no-hitters in a single season. Although my caveat was I considered Roy Halladay to just have 1 in the season because he threw the other one in the postseason. But let's go with 6. And for the most part, the 4 of them were very well known. Roy Halladay, I'm blanking now, Max Scherzer, Nolan Ryan. Those are the 3 that most people know. And then if you're a baseball historian, you know very well that Johnny Vandermeer did it once because he threw 2 back-to-back. The only pitcher ever to throw no-hitters in consecutive starts was Johnny Vandermeer. So those 4, very well known. The other 2, although they are pitchers who were known, if you're a baseball historian like me, they're not known for the average person. And one was Virgil Trucks, a long-time mediocre pitcher, had some, geez, I can't get this thing, can't get the card to get centered on. Trying to get centered on the card. Let's do this. Let's put the computer down temporarily and try and get Virgil to be the focus of the card. Come on. Focus on Virgil, not the background. Well, anyway, this is Virgil's card. My camera's just not going to focus on anything but the background. Sorry. But Virgil Trucks was the first guy. And if you, I'm going to read the back. You won't be able to focus on the back clearly here. I don't know. The text will come into focus. But it does say, I'll read it. Pitched 2 no-hitters in the major leagues, both in one season in 1952. All right. And then the other one was Yankees pitcher Allie Reynolds, sometimes called the Super Chief because he had a bit of Native American lineage in his history. And he did 2 back in 1951. So that is the answer to that question. Allie Reynolds and Virgil Trucks. Sorry, I had to put down the computer so you could see my fantastic 2008 World Series Championship Monopoly game. Just saying. Phillies over Braves. Phillies. All right, so that was the answer to your question. The prize for getting that is going to be a Blaze Jordan card from Bowman. I think this is this year's Topps Bowman card. Yep, this year's Bowman Chrome. It is from the base set. It is the Bowman Chrome Prospects, the first series that was released with the Bowman Chrome paper. If you know the way Bowman does it, in Chrome, they issue another series of cards in the Chrome style, but they continue the number in the Bowman Chrome product. So for whatever reason they do it that way. It really confuses you if you're trying to look up the Chrome cards on the tradingcarddatabase.com. You never know if you're looking under the paper Bowman or the Chrome Bowman. But anyway, a Blaze Jordan Chrome prospect card as your prize. So the people on the screen here, I'm going to go so you can see the names, were kind enough to throw out a guess on this one. Grade worthy, you won. You are no longer eligible today. You can only win once per week on my channel. So everybody else on the list here threw out a guess and is up for the prize. We will shuffle once and spin. Good luck to everybody on this one. So I mentioned at the end when I was doing my videos last week. Actually, I should say this: when I was doing my trivia last week, I mentioned the guy who lives near me named Stuart, who is selling off his collection, and he has tons and tons and tons and tons of autographs, every genre of entertainment field, sport, music, TV and movies, pop culture, tons and tons of autographed pictures and other memorabilia. He has autographed guitars from the music industry. He has autographed boxing gloves. He's obviously autographed baseballs and so forth. So he's got a lot of stuff and he's selling it all off. Now, he does have other things besides autograph, other collectibles, certainly cards, but every collectibles, cans, books, bobbleheads, posters, pennants, everything. He's got it all. And he's selling it all off. And I went over there like 2 years ago. It was through Facebook Marketplace because he lives somewhat near me. And then again, I went over about 2 weeks ago because I guess he was looking on his Facebook Marketplace posts and came across my old chat with him and asked me if I wanted some more stuff. And I said, yes, I did. I'll come over when I have a little bit of play in my budget. And I eventually went over 2 weeks ago and I bought several really cool pieces, and I couldn't show it off right away because I had already shown off. I had already lined up certain things I wanted to show off. Well, I can show it off this week now. So this coming week, I'll be able to show off all of the cool things I got out of Stuart's house. The whole house is filled with his collectibles. Lisa Z, I think that's 3 for you. Yes, it is. So congrats to Lisa. I know she loves her shiny shine cards. And this Blaze Jordan is coming your way. All right, moving on to Friday. Friday, we asked a question. I showed off this is the prize you're going for. Really cool Pete Rose 1981 squirt card. This is going to annoy me because I'm trying to, I'm going to take everything away from the background so I can try and focus on this card. I really am. Because the text of the card has what I'm looking for. The question was, how many 200 hit seasons did Pete Rose have? Let me do it this way. Let me move this box real close so that the photo is forced to come into. Please come focus. I can't do it. I can't do it no matter what I do. No matter what I try, it won't give me focus on anything but the background there. Actually, I got an idea. Hang on a second. Let me do it this way. I know what to do. Let's annoy it. Let's trick it. There you go. That might work. All right. So I said, how many 200 hit seasons did Pete Rose have? And this is a 1981 card. And this 1981 card has all of them. So I wrote it down on my paper because maybe you can't read this card. But he had 10 200 hit seasons, and they're all on this card from 1981. 1965, 66, 68, 69, 70, 73 and 75, 76, 77, and 79. So he had 9 of those seasons with the Reds, and only 1 with the Phillies. I'm trying to really freak it out here and get it to work. No worries. That was the answer. And this card is the prize. So that 1981 Pete Rose squirt card is what you're going to get. All right. So Lisa Z, you were out. You just won. And I believe it was it Goody G? No, Grade Worthy. Grade Worthy is out. So Grade Worthy and Lisa, you are out. And we will shuffle once and spin. Good luck to everybody. So here we go. So yeah, I got a lot of cool things to show you from Stuart's thing. And again, if you guys are interested in, if you live in the Philadelphia suburbs or between Philadelphia and Allentown, Pennsylvania, and they're not too far to drive if you live anywhere else in the world, or if you're going to be in town and you want to, he's welcoming all parties. Just come to his house and he'll show you around and, take what you want. So I got a lot of cool things. I really did. He has unbelievable items. I'm still trying to get in touch with John over at Wade Boggs Fan, because I know John pretty much has everything, and it's highly likely that he has this item, because even I have things that people say, oh, I bet you don't have this. Well, yeah, I do. But this one, it was so unique, I thought maybe John didn't have this one, so I wanted to let him know. It is a cassette tape from about the early 90s of various players. And there's multiple players that he had in his collection. Stuart did. He had multiple cassettes of different players. And it's just like a short recording of that player singing Happy Birthday. I assume it was for kids, and you could have your child's favorite sports baseball player sing happy birthday to him over a recording. But I didn't know if John had that. That was 3 from Mike Lane TV. I don't know if John had that, so I've been trying to reach out to him. I don't have his email or contact information. I did put a post in a couple of his videos to let him know that I'd like to talk to him about that, but he hasn't responded. So if anybody out there knows John's email, let him know that I have a cassette tape of Wade. I know I have an access to a cassette tape of Wade Boggs singing Happy Birthday, still in its original packaging if he was interested. So Mike Line TV, his third one. Sir, you'll be getting this awesome Pete Rose card. Again, it's not focusing. I'm sorry about that, people, but sometimes it happens. So that is the end of today. Again, I am bigly pumped for the Phillies. I got a couple Phillies championship cards up there, and certainly an awesome World Series Monopoly game in the background there, just celebrating the Phillies and championship years. This one's cool. I showed this off before. I'm very happy about this. Very happy. I pulled this out of the pack. 2023 last year. This year's team card for the Phillies when they were posing after winning the NLCS, beating the Padres. But it's the rainbow foil version, and it looked pretty good to me, so I sent it off to PSA, and I got me a Gem Mint 10. And this card looks so darn cool. This is one of those I'm going to keep forever. Anyway, go Phils. It's Sunday, so it's an off day, so we won't know until tomorrow night if they beat the Braves a second time. What can I tell you? I'm giddy. Can't wait till the Monday night. So anyway, I hope you all come back this coming week. Again, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We got videos with trivia questions and great prizes to see if you can get. So I hope to see you there. Anyway, I hope you have a great week coming forward. And thanks for watching. Take care.